Arugula! 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 Hey everyone, welcome back to Rugie's Kitchen. Guess what? It's almost St. RUCHETTA'S Day, which means I'm almost out of time. It has been a rough year here at Rugie's Kitchen. And I just want to say, from me to you, I am sorry. I should have known that my actions have consequences. I should never have wasted the opportunities that I had. And I never should have taken that vacation to China last year. So many people are sick. Economies are crashing. The world is in turmoil. She's angry. And it's all my fault. Well, someone has to be to blame. These things don't just happen naturally. This is because I forgot to do my St. RUCHETTA'S duties last year. I will explain. Okay, listen up. St. RUCHETTA'S takes place every year from March 1st to March 16th. It all began with the real St. RUCHETTA. St. RUCHETTA was a holy woman who helped feed, one kind of hungry person. So after her single good deed, she believed that she was saint material. So she visited the Pope, who turned her down. So in her fury, she kidnapped who she thought were multiple members of the Catholic Church, but were actually the early Arugalists. So in order to bargain their freedom from her, they decided to make her a saint in their church, the Church of Arugula. From that point on, St. RUCHETTA reigned for an unfortunate amount of time in the Arugalist faith. So that's kind of a stain on the whole religion itself. However, there are many traditions implemented by St. RUCHETTA that Arugalists still celebrate today, mostly out of fear. So St. RUCHETTA made a list of duties that Arugalists must complete every year, because we don't really know what happens if you don't. I have with me a list of St. RUCHETTA'S demands. Rule number 1. Every year you must make and consume squash beef and arugula. I don't know actually how you're technically supposed to make that, so I just make my best guess. Can you? I eat this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 16 days every year. Rule number 2. You must wear my favorite color green for all 16 days, or else someone is encouraged to bring you bodily harm by such methods as stabbing, bare-knuckle boxing, teeth pulling. The list just goes on with creative and painful ways to hurt someone. Rule number 3. You must find a 6-spined arugula leaf in order to have good luck for the year to come. If you do not find the 6-spined arugula leaf during the celebration, you will be placed under a true curse, and for 365 days the most amount of suffering possible will be done unto you and to the world. So now that you're all caught up, you will see that I am to blame. I failed my St. RUCHETTA'S Day's duties last year, and I did not find a 6-spined arugula leaf in time, and the world suffered as a result. Which is why, on this episode of Rugie's Kitchen, our DIY craft today is going to be a Arugalist rosary, made of 6-spined arugula leaves, which I will use to atone for my sins. I'll be honest, this is a lot more for me than it is for you. You can follow along, or you can watch. It's not going to have the same effect this time. Anyway, let's get started. Arugula, arugula, arugula. Let's do it. So we got our beads, we got our base here. We are going to pray a lot. Let's order them now with a little line here. And just you wait, I got a couple of things. That's good. I think they're really going to help us by lubricating. We're going to get some beads through here. Here's how we're going to pour some. Make sure you do this quick. You don't want anybody to come get you before you're done making the beef. When you get a bag of squash beef, a couple beads on here.
You use some of this actually.
Oh, that's so good. That's great.
I'm just getting so hungry talking about my squash beef arugula. Let's just have lost a beat.
Wait, we're gonna make a really fine line for our string to go through. I got a bead right here. We got both of these on. Let's just. I love the arugula tea, and of course I love. I want to get a big old mouthful.
He seems happy
Yes.
where he is.
Yes, Saint Rochetta, I do. Let's get back to our necklace, our rosary, I should say. So as you, we're gonna wrap. Oh, my finger's gonna come off. Oh, Lord have mercy. Got feathers on it. So some water, get that down. Don't forget the beads. Don't forget our beads right here. Just wipe a little bit of my stew on my finger.
Just like that. That's how you get nice.
Oh boy, that just makes me double more. Shall we?
Now you got that.
I'm having trouble with the bead. Thank you. Bless this arugula. Bless this arugula, bruv. I atone for my sins. I atone for not finding a 6 spot leaf last year. I'm sorry, St. Lucia. I'm so sorry. Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining us for this episode. I hope you learned something. Make sure you keep an eye out for our next episode where I show you the best way to make smoothies. Bye-bye.